Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about hormones. I think it's probably the single most important topic that anyone in our generation could be speaking about as related to our overall health, our organ health, our muscle health, and our brain health. This is what happens as the body is aging at a quicker pace these days. Why didn't my grandmother require hormonal support to have a full, meaningful life on the backside, meaning over 50? My grandmother was a beautiful woman. She had beautiful skin. She lived till she was 93. The total difference between her generation and mine is the fact that she did not have the toxic burden that I have, and the generations under me will have, keep having. Meaning she wasn't consuming a lot of food dyes. We didn't have it to the extent when she was aging that we do now. Meaning when I was in middle school, when I started, high school, middle school, when I was really starting to pay attention, my grandmother never picked up a bottle of 409 and doused her kitchen or her bathrooms in it. I never remember even her having a bottle of bleach, but I do remember her having vinegar. These things that we used to clean our homes with are almost unheard of now. I don't know many people, besides for myself, I know a few, but not many, that clean with vinegar and lemon, white vinegar. So these things don't hurt our body. I wash my clothes in plant-based soap and white vinegar. That way my clothes are not full of chemicals. And trust me, I was a Tide Gentle Pod girl. Don't mess with my Tide. Don't mess with my Bounce dryer sheets. But all of these conveniences are what is aiding us to age at a quicker pace, lose our hormones quicker. Once my hormones started to go, and this is very common for females, once the estrogen, estriol, estradiol, progesterone, and testosterone go, it's like wham, quick slope. Females medically do not lose their hormones at a slow click. Mostly documented that females just dump it. Once our body says we don't need to reproduce anymore, it's over. And with the toxic burden added into it, meaning we've consumed or breathed or slathered on stuff our body doesn't know what to do with. It doesn't recognize it. So what happens inside is that it's trying to protect itself. It's protecting itself at all costs. Because what is the human body trying to do? It's trying to live. And you will live through a lot of stuff, meaning the body will live. It will thrive. It will find a way. Now, the way that it's finding may not be pleasant, may not feel good. We may not look good. We may not be sleeping. We may not be in the shape that we once was. These are all medical science reasons, and I really invite you guys to always remember that knowledge and education about your own body is power. And it will help you in your doctor's office. It will help you if you advocate for yourself and your own body and your children's bodies, Learn, look up, read, research, write down your questions, find good functional medicine doctors. These are just regular doctors that wondered, why are my patients dying more quickly these days? Or why are my patients, my female patients, with no seemingly risk factors or family history of breast cancer, why has everybody got cancer? This is because of the environmental pressures that we're all under on a daily. So it's really, nobody's fault per se. It's not the farmer's fault that they have to grow a lot of food because we're feeding more people and they've got to keep the crops alive. So it's not, it happened. So now we just have to kind of deal with it and make smart choices and educate ourselves about pesticides on our food. What does that really do to us or for us, or what happens when we eat the apple that's been doused in the pesticides? Yeah, you wash it off with soap not soap, sorry, wash it in your sink, you think you're good to go, but it all remains because it was drowned in pesticides. So there's a lot of factors of why bioidentical hormones are very important for us to put back in the body what we lost because we're aging. And we're aging at a faster clip than my grandparents aged. That is just not my opinion. That is science. And now when I was sweating and also one thing that I felt was happening to me, I was pissed all the time. I don't care what was happening. I mean, the ballet could have been on. I was pissed. Mad. Everything made me mad. And did I want to have sex? I didn't even think about it, really. I just was like, sure, is it time to do it? Let's just be real on my channel, okay? There's really no shame. We shouldn't need to hide anything about our bodies, what we do with our bodies. If this isn't, if anyone gets offended or embarrassed, I'm sorry, but this channel is just going to be keeping it real. I had a lot of vaginal changes as I was aging without hormones, and I thought, what the heck is this? A lot of drying and tearing, and I just didn't get it. And I thought, what am I missing? What component of my health am I missing? So I hit the books, I hit blogs, I hit any possible piece of information. Having a really big medical background helped me. And where did that background come from? Well, my family kind of works in the field over the years. It did come naturally to me, but I was just one of those freaks that like to read medical research. I don't know why. It was just a thing. It remains a thing. It comes naturally to my brain. So, and I want to know. I want to have all of the information that I can possibly have. So when I found a good functional medicine guy, and I got on bioidentical hormones, and my husband is on bioidentical hormones, we take supplements that we replace back what we're losing. There's no possible way you could eat enough food to get everything that you need out of your food. It just doesn't happen anymore, and it hasn't happened for a long time. You can't sit down and eat 10 buckets of blueberries, literally, to get the nutritional quantities that you need these days to make a difference. Let's remember that the chart of nutrition, meaning our pyramid, doesn't apply to modern life, and it hasn't for a long time. Our required daily intake chart was made in like 1890s, early 1900s. Again, none of it applies anymore because this is a completely different era. Once, the chart says 400 milligrams of vitamin C. I can take 5,000 to 10,000 milligrams every single day of vitamin C, depending on how I feel. How are my allergies doing that day? Is it hot? Is it cold? There's all kinds of things that play into how much C you need, how much D you need. And as you get better at listening to the body's music, as it's talking to you, if your joints are hurting, your back hurts, remember there is a new way to age, and more people are figuring it out. And I'm just here on my channel to help this generation or any generation that wants to listen. There's no age cutoff. I want to be vital. I want to have my best life. And with hormones on board, I sleep all night. There's no more tossing and turning and getting up every couple hours. I sleep 8 hours every single night. Sleep is a game changer. You have to have it. I cannot stress to you how important 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep is for the human body. And it is not, and as I'm going to come really close, it is not. Don't ever let anyone tell you you're not sleeping because of your age. You're not sleeping because you don't have the proper hormones on board. Progesterone sleeps the human body tight every single night. That's what one of its functions is in the body. And think of everything inside of us is swimming in all of our hormones. So that's why it's harder to control your emotions without hormones. It's harder to be a vital, sexual, healthy. I'm pushing myself physically. I can tell you for certain that I've lost 7 sizes because, yes, I work out. Yes, I push myself physically, but none of it could have happened if I'm not balanced hormonally and I don't supplement to give my body the huge pieces of nutrition and vital vitamins and minerals that it needs every day. I want my brain to function. I want strong bones. I don't want to have bone loss as I age because I don't want my age to be a factor in what I want to do. I want to train hard in the gym. I want to ride my horse in competitive level, fierce, competing against women half my age. I want to do that. And I want to succeed at it. And I'm telling you that with proper hormonal support and supplement support and lowering the toxic burden. Do you have to be perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I have cheat days during the week. Some weeks I don't cheat, but I cheat. There is no organic choices to go to the restaurant per se. So when I'm going to go out on date night, I'm cheating. It's a free-for-all. I just eat. I have fun. I talk. Hang out. Look good. Put on something nice. Go out with him. Have a great time. But I just want you guys to realize you can make the choice to age easy. Age a new way. Because all the information is out there. If you guys have any questions, just ask me in the comments section below and I'm going to answer you. And we're all in the same boat together. We're all going to age in a new way and age easy. Now, this weekend I'm taking you guys to the barn so you guys can see some of my workouts with the horse. It'll be short and sweet, and I hope you guys like it. And if you like all my videos, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys.